Next, I'm just going to talk about the role of friends in youth sport. I'll go over the positives and the negatives. So first off, the positives, there's companionship that comes from sports. Through sports, making friends, they get to play together all the time and spend a bunch of time together and, become very good friends that way through sport. I know myself, I made a lot of great friends through my youth sport days, and I still talk to those friends today. Next, with these friends, there's a pleasant play association. Playing these youth sports, sometimes just being with each other, kids enjoy that. Maybe playing a game of pickup basketball just for fun, just being around each other, enjoying the moment, and just having fun playing a quick game, something like that. Through friends, there's great ways to just enjoy playing with each other. Next, friends also help and guide each other through the friends that they make on these sport teams. They can provide assistance in learning new sport skills one kid may be struggling on, or maybe in skills with school, out of the sport environment, they'll be able to help each other with as well, just being there for each other and having that guidance. Now, for negatives, there are a few negative role of friends in youth sport. With these kids being young, there are conflicts that come, insults and arguments, things that happen at that young age where kids get upset and they just argue with each other. That's going to happen on the youth sports teams. Also, there are unattractive personal qualities that sometimes kids have. This may be someone may be self-centered and a ball hog and just maybe takes the ball away from other kids, and some kids might not like that, and that would lead to arguments and maybe insults thrown at each other, things like that. Now, with these friendships in sport, these have implications for practice, and as a coach, they should look to enhance the peer relationships and really work on cooperation more than competition, just getting the team to work together as one. Also, having the kids encourage each other, pick each other up, when they're feeling down, or keep the positive reinforcement when someone makes a good play, things like that. Just helping each other out, encouraging each other. And just finally, have that emphasis on teamwork, and once again, just work on cohesion and set goals for the teams, and just make sure that the team stays focused and keeps working for that goal. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm reporting from Ludlow, Massachusetts. When I was a kid, I used to play soccer and basketball. So, my topics were the professionalization of youth sports and the stages of athletic talent development. So, starting off with professionalization of youth sports. What is it? Where organizations uh, put more pressure on kids to win and make profit from them winning, which is very harmful for the kids. There's two models for the professionalization. There's the professional model where their major goals are to entertain and make money off the kids playing, and their financial success mainly is on the winning. And then it's not wrong, but it's definitely not for youth sports. And then there's the developmental model. They focus on how kids are not pros. It's for them to have fun and learn life skills. The most important outcome is not the wins or the dollars, but the quality of experience for the young athletes. And they can learn to cope with realities that will they can face later in life. Although winning is not sought after, it is by no means the primary goal, and profit is not in terms of dollars and cents. It's about the skills and the personal characteristics that children gain at the end of their sports career. It's professionalization is harmful because the kids are not adults. They are kids, so they want to have fun more than focus on the winning. And since they're focusing on winning in professionalization, it can cause stress and pressure from parents and coaches, and that will cause injuries from over practicing. and it can cause burnouts and have the kids quit entirely. There's one strategy parents can use and coaches, which would be positive reinforcement. They focus on the skills that the kids are improving on and the teamwork of the sport and all the effort kids put into having fun and playing the game. My next topic is the stages of athletic talent development, and I'm going to focus on Erik Erikson's theory of personality and the 7 stages of athletic development. So phase 1 is foundation building or entry building. It's between ages 0 and 6, and they focuses on the children. Focus for children is to learn the basic skills and creating habits built for foundation of physical and social development. They focus on trusting, teamwork, working with others, all that kind of stuff. And they start their journey of their complete dependence to their independence as individuals. In the first 3 stages for that would be trust and mistrust, which is 0 to 1, and then autonomy versus doubt and shame, which is ages 1 to 3, and then stage 3 would be initiative and guilt, which is ages 3 to 6. Then phase 2 would be investment, having the kids participate fully through their childhood to be in a sport. And it's a transition from foundational skills like the teamwork, independence, all that stuff, to learning skills that it's the perfect time for kids to join multiple sports instead of focusing on one. And they teach about technical and tactical skills through activities to keep them engaged through a sport, making it more fun while teaching them be individuals while working on a team. And in this stage is stage 4, and it's the industry versus inferiority, which is ages 6 to 12. Phase 3 is elite performance, which is ages 12 to 23. This is where teens are now starting middle school and high school, and they need to figure out who they are. So they can either be more academic and start school as a main focus, or they can start being in more sports. For example, start going from like soccer to soccer and volleyball, soccer, volleyball, and softball, but they stay focused on sports. They start their management training skills at this time to formulate goals and expectations for themselves to see if they really have the ability to start this as more of a career. They have to learn about time management and recovery injury management and their performance if they want to become elites. Elites is the start of specialized training. Training increases for an athlete to recognize whether they have the ability and dedication to put all their time and effort into the sport. And their main goal by the end of the sport is to be focused on joining competition. And this is stage 5, where it's identity versus role confusion, which leads to stage 4. And stage 4 is competition ready in relationships. This is ages 20 plus. These athletes will be able to form intimate relationships with others, like coaches, teammates, nutritionists, sports psychologists. Well, that's the end of my section. Hope you learned a lot. Thanks.